Previously I was fleshing out the figure and I was a little bit paranoid as to how far I should go, because I don't want to add anything to the arms knowing that I'm going to have to break her away from the supports. So although this is completely out of sequence, what I'm actually going to do now is make the wings. So the first thing that I do is actually design on the floor to scale the sort of shape of wings that I want. And then out of a high tensile 4mm wire, I actually make the frames to match that template. So once I've got the frames done, what I need to do then is actually weld in a sort of mesh, which is a membrane to add the detail to. So I put one sort of large wire in with a little bit of detail, and then I create this sort of mesh across that just using 0.9mm wire. And that just gives me the frame to overlay the pattern that I want to create. You're probably interested in how I'm actually welding it. I'm actually using what they call a capacitive discharge welder. It's not actually meant for welding wires like this. It's actually made for making thermocouples, but I've sort of modified it to sort of suit this purpose, and it seems to work extremely well. Now because I'm going to have these electro polished, I've made the wings ahead of time, just because they have to be electro polished as well. So if I get these done now, then they'll be made ready for when I finish the figure. So I now need to sort of get these electro polished, the two supports, which means I've got to sort of cut her off. So I'll basically leave her until I get this all joined back up again before I start adding any wire to the arm. So I don't want to sort of keep fleshing her out, because otherwise I'll sort of lose track of the proportions, won't be able to manage it properly. So watch the next episode to see how the frames come back from the electro polishers and whether I can actually mount her back into exactly the same position that I've cut her off. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel to see more.